Hey y'all, how y'all doing this Wednesday? Y'all miss me? Did y'all miss me? I miss y'all a little bit. Now, normally I don't go live um, on this page. I go live on my other page, but I was like, what the hell? Why not? Why not go on the go with Deb? Because that's who I am as well. On the go with Deb. Today, I will be on the go. Good morning. How are you doing? I'm just doing some chores. So Mom and I started burying our food scraps in the garden. So that's what I'm doing today or this morning before I hit the road. How are you doing? Oh, yes. It was great chatting with you last night with Mama Lorna. Normally I go live on my other page, Deb's in the Garden. But it's been a while since I did On the Go with Deb. So it's like, you know what? I'm going to go live over here. And I will be going on the go. I'm going to visit my auntie today and spend maybe a couple of days with her. She says she's going to teach me how to make a fruit cake. So we're going to make fruit cake together and yeah, just catch up. It's been a while since I spent some time with her. But, to be honest, we were never close growing up. Like as a child, like I was right next door and we barely really spent time together. But, as we age, we find the importance of, maintaining those relationships. Because relationships are important. Mom asked me whether I wanted her to go with me. And I was like, no, I'll pass. Cheney, what's going on with you? I'm just in the garden burying some food scraps. Crystal! Hey, babes. I wanted to go live on the On the Go with Deb page because I will be going on the go in a little bit to visit my auntie. She lives about, I'll say, 2 hours from me, which it's not that bad of a drive, but it's down where I used to live in the country. Although I'm in the country now, so it's just another country. Listen, don't even worry about it. I just appreciate whoever comes in the room. I haven't been going live that often anyway, so I appreciate you coming today. I really, really do. Okay, let's see what's in here. What in the world? Oh, Mom used this to put some leftovers in. I guess she didn't want it to leak in the bag. I was like, I know good and well my mama didn't put no plastic in our food scraps. Yes, please introduce yourselves. This is a new member of the neighborhood. Hey, Genesis! I'm just burying food scraps right now. And I wanted to go live on this page because I'll be traveling again. Yesterday, Genesis and I went to a rice farm, which is interesting. seeing all of the moss, Spanish moss on the trees, it reminds you of all of the souls that were lost on those plantations. And it's an eerie feeling, whenever you are visiting that part of South Carolina, because we don't get much of the Spanish moss here, but the closer you get to the coast, the more and more you see. Roz, what's up, Renee? How you doing? The more you see, like, all of that Spanish moss, and I know it's connected. It's a spiritual connection. Thank you for my team heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really do think it's a spiritual connection between the moss that you see on the trees and the souls of, former enslaved people. And it's just, it gets me every time I see it. So it was cool, visiting the rice farm and seeing how they, grow rice and such, which is, that's something I don't want to do. Between fending off birds and deer, and then figuring out like the balance of like how you move the water. Like if it's too much water, the plants die. If it's not enough, they die. And then they have to deal with salt in the water because they're close to the ocean. I'm like, y'all can have this. Right. Waist deep water. And how our, ancestors had to do that by hand. A lot of lives were lost in those fields of rice. So again, the reminder of that when we visit these farms, which were former plantations, it gets you. It gets you right here. So I'm processing that. Being in the garden helps. Yeah. Being in the garden helps. It does. Digging and shoveling and, oh, thank you, sugar. Expending all of this energy into the ground. Because guess what? The ground will take it. The ground, the earth, is strong enough to take all of that, like, stress and negative energy. So we have to be outside to give it to the earth. Because she want it. She our mama. She know what we need. And we got to just get out there with her and give it to the earth. And that's what I did. I gave it to the earth. All my food scraps are buried. So, yeah. It is, right? Yeah. Don't hit the pillow. Stomp on the ground. Stomp on the ground because the ground will receive it. Listen, have the deers been over here too? These little... Okay. What'd you say, Cheney? Come hit my oh, thank you. Where you putting up a greenhouse at? And have a blessed one as well. Speaking of greenhouse, where's she at? I ain't gonna be on here long. Yeah, just start in a bucket if you want, with the food scraps and leaves, and just, yeah, you can start composting. It doesn't have to be a big area at all. Okay, cool. Listen, let me see if I can bring you in here. Where's my things at? Again, I wasn't gonna be on here long because I still gotta get ready. Plantastic, what's up? I'm not gonna be on here long, I promise, because I still gotta get ready to go to my auntie house.
Good morning. Good morning, Trini.
Morning.
So what are you gonna do? Hey, Plantastic. Good morning.
Um, what am I gonna do about what? I talked about a lot of stuff. Have a great day, Hawaii.
um. Okay, so you're burying your compost now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what else are you doing today?
So I noticed that the deer have been stepping on my compost beds over here. So I just decided to come over here and just stir it around, so it'll be nice and mixed. Cause it started to dry out some. It hasn't been raining a lot.
Yeah. That you did you have any rainwater?
I do, but it's supposed to rain either this evening or tomorrow. So I'm gonna let nature do what it do, and if it doesn't rain, then I'll come back maybe Saturday
Because
and
don't
water
what
it.
do you have? Don't let don't you should you don't have any brassicas down, no?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
I tried to grow some Brussels sprouts, but that first frost it annihilated like a lot of my stuff, and then the deer came through and
Got the rest.
got the rest. So it is
Okay.
what it is.
No issue. No issue.
I'm not gonna stress about growing anything until I start my starters for the spring.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go live. I'm gonna go up the culture and do those bulbs that I didn't have.
You know what? Okay.
That I didn't have the shovel for.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put those in. Um,
Slow
and
down.
it's moving some stuff out of there,
Mm-hmm.
out of the other. Well, what they was doing yesterday.
Okay.
I'm gonna go through what they pulled out and what I don't want. I guess we'll just put it in the dumpster.
Yeah.
It's a lot of old lamps and things. So maybe on the live, maybe somebody might want it, but they got to the weekend to pick it up.
What kind of lamps? Well,
Um,
thank you.
you know the the older lamp that had like the little plates in the thing. It was like the I can't. They look like they're antique lamps, but you can slide the plates out.
Oh, yes, I know what you're talking about. Can I use that as like heating lamps for my plants?
Probably so. You know, but it's just the way that I mean, it's sitting straight up, so you would have
Yeah.
to put it on top of something or put
Okay.
those on top of it. But when I get there, I'll be there in a few minutes,
Okay.
and you'll be able to see 'em.
Because we're all about repurposing things now. We
Yeah, I
gotta
got
be doing
I got
everything.
here. So a lot of that stuff that I'm putting in the dumpster is props that I was using for my dinners.
Okay.
So it's just props, like it's chairs, tables. But yeah, it's a new theme, and I know all of that is gonna go. I know I'm not gonna keep any of it.
Okay.
I done called Sonyetta to see if there's anything that she wants.
Yeah. Oh, baby.
And I request Plantastic to stop playing. It's way too much. You play entirely too much.
What are you talking about?
Sitting here tapping.
You said zap some deer. Listen, one of them visited me last night.
Oh
I
no.
went outside to look at the moon and absorb some of the moonlight, and all of a sudden I heard something to my right. I was like, "What is that?" I saw a little white tail.
Was it?
Yep, it was just hopping through the yard.
Yeah, I used to have deer all the time.
Yeah, they love our yard for some reason.
They done
Probably because it's safe. We don't shoot them.
hold on 1 second.
But yeah, this area that I'm in has so many cool pockets of space between the trees. So I'm wondering if I can like do some sort of mushroom farming like back here just until they come through and cut the trees.
That's definitely not my area. Good
Yeah.
morning, Bougie. Good morning.
Hey,
What you up
bougie.
to, hon? But because of the moisture and everything else that's there,
Mhm.
it looks like a perfect space for mushrooms.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So,
Yeah, it looks like it. It looks like where Miss Maber have hers
hmm
behind. What kind of trees are those?
pine
Listen,
trees
listen.
and
I
like
told you to send a
maple.
request. Yeah, you gonna be boxing and she Joan.
Yeah, mostly pine trees. But then we have like the what is it? The It's not maple. It's a type of maple tree, I guess. Um, but yeah, they planted mostly pine trees. Oh, and this is a some sort of fir, right? Looks like a sad Christmas tree.
Oh yeah, what is that one? They sell those too.
hmm
Um,
Yeah, they grow randomly around the property.
morning, Bougie.
I guess if I wanted
Good
to, I could
morning.
like start a Christmas tree um, plot back here. I got the space for it.
How much land you have, Dad?
Um, I think it's about 60 acres that they're using to grow trees.
60. Oh, Lord.
Yeah, my grandfather, um, over the course of, I'll say, 10 years, bought about 80 acres. So we reside on about 10 or 15 of those, and then the rest are trees. And my aunt is managing, that part of it, but I need to talk to her about diversifying into maybe mushrooms or I don't know. I just have to have a conversation with her. But today I'm visiting my other aunt who lives like on my dad's side. That property, it's about 20 or so acres, and part of it is being rented by a farmer in the area, and they plant like cotton and corn. But I want to talk to her about using the rest of it to do kind of like a tiny home retreat type situation.
Nice.
So yeah, I'll be leaving in about an hour or so to. First, I'm going to the movies.
What you going to see? Homestead?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
What kind of mushrooms are you trying to
Does it come out
grow?
today? I thought it came out on the 20th.
it does. But they had early showings at one
Okay,
of the
got you.
movie theaters close to me, so I
Got
decided to go today.
you. Oh, you getting to see it?
Yeah, so I'll report back on like how it was. But yeah, I don't know what kind of mushrooms. Plantastic.
Are you trying to like sell them to restaurants or something? Or
Good
are you
morning.
trying to use them for just for home use?
Good morning.
Good
So
morning.
I know me. I need to do it in steps. So home use first, and
Okay.
then depending on how successful, I can branch out to, you know, doing it to local restaurants.
Okay, I would start by finding a space that you can do oysters, because if you're trying to do mushrooms out in the woods, that's like a 4-year project. It
Okay.
involves inoculating, and you don't really get them until 4 years later. So it's kind of like a big thing. So
Okay.
I would start with growing oyster mushrooms in buckets first, because that's
Okay.
the easiest.
Ready? And
Okay.
that's what I'll do. Hey, Tab.
Hey, Tab. Good morning.
How are you all doing?
Great.
Okay.
Let's see. Can you take oyster mushrooms that you already have and start from those, or do you
Yeah.
have? Okay.
Yeah, you can just scrape the gills from the underside of oyster mushrooms you already have. If they if they're sporing, that king mushroom that you had is pretty young. It might not be developing spores, but you can do a transfer with the actual like a piece of the actual mushroom sometimes. Like what she was doing with the cardboard, you can do that sometimes with an actual piece of mushroom, but it usually works better with the spores. But you can just get spore syringes online and get exactly what you want. Yeah, you can transfer them that way, but if you're like I want to do a mushroom block, you're better off pasteurizing straw and inoculating it with pure spawn. Just you just buy it online in a syringe and
Mm,
inoculate it.
okay.
Or
I
you
just
you can
want.
get already inoculated blocks. Like if you want to do it the easiest way, you can order pre-inoculated blocks
Mm-hmm.
online and then use those once you fruit them out a few times. You can take them out and then seed them into a new um like a big bucket or something like that. So you can just get like a little 2 pound block already inoculated online, grow a few flushes out, and then use that block to seed more. That'd be the easiest way to
Can I
do
reach
it.
out to you so you can help me with that?
Yeah,
Maybe
for sure.
it's the first of the year. Like I'm in no rush, but
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
am.
so I
Do
was
you
saying
still have the
it's
jar
hard.
going, Deb?
Yeah.
Mushrooms are daunting.
Okay.
Yeah. So we're gonna see what it do.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to try.
Right. I figured, I'll start with the experimentation stuff to see if it works, but then I'll do it the right way later on.
Listen,
Well, that
I'll
was the old
experiment
way.
anytime.
So,
Anytime I will do an experiment. I,
yeah, that's the way people used to do it. That's like the hardcore hippie way of doing the magic kind.
Yeah.
not the magic.
But there's all sorts of fancy ways to do it now. But yeah, I've grown them a bunch of different ways, so I'm always going to give the easiest, most productive way to do things.
That sounds simple enough. Is to take the spores, scrape them, and put them in the.
Yeah, but like, what's your time worth?
Oh
You
no,
want
I'm
to?
not doing them. Deb's is doing them. I'm just asking
Yeah,
questions.
yeah, but I'm saying like, yeah, like what's your time and energy worth? You could also just throw down $20 and get a fully colonized block of oyster mushrooms online and be good to go.
True.
Sounds like a plan to me.
Definitely. I'm want to watch Deb do it.
Well, I will
I'm
definitely
watching
take.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm watching your chickens hatch.
Right. That is
Do
so
you have chickens
cool.
hatching?
Yes,
Yes.
you put it in the Discord.
Oh, I need to look. We had a long day yesterday. We had to go to town.
What you
Oh,
guys do?
Get a whole bunch of hay and food and stuff. The usual. Had to go to town for supplies.
the greenhouse is here, you guys.
Woohoo! Wait, hold
Finally.
on, hold on, hold on.
The greenhouse has arrived finally,
Yay.
and it is very heavy. The
You're gonna
box
need help.
the box is really where it is. Well, the guy's supposed to come today and move it around for me.
Cool.
Yeah, I think they're gonna go ahead and put it together.
If they put it together, baby, yes.
Right.
Please let them.
Ain't gonna let them. Ain't gonna let them. Go let them. It's not them. I don't know who they think they messing with. If they get here, they working. Working today. Um, now it'll be my luck that they come to move it around, and I'm not here. Hopefully they call me. Let me text them and tell them to call me
Okay. Yeah.
because I gotta go put my tulips down.
I didn't hear if you said what kind of greenhouse because my internet's glitching out really bad.
Um, it did come from Vivor.
Okay. All the things come from Vivor.
Um, but I can't tell you exactly. All I know is that it's supposed to be metal. I just hope that it's metal, and I hope that it's a good tarp or whatever the covering is because I haven't. I sit up and let me get my little utensil. I said I was gonna put a hole so I can see what kind of tarp it is that covers it because that
Hmm.
told me a lot.
How big is it?
It is 26 by 10 by 7.
Ooh, 26. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Uh,
6. That's not just pretty big. That's big, big.
Yeah, I measured it out. And
you
I was
walk
like, oh,
it.
that's huge.
If you walk it,
That's what you
have
need, though. I mean, you really need. It's much easier to maintain the temperature when it's big like that.
um Deb sent me I can't see, but it's a okay 122 by 40 by 6 by 122 by 40 by 36.
Do you all have much wind or snow there?
No, I mean we get the wind. Yes, we get wind. Okay, I see the tarp. I see the tarp.
Okay.
Um, it's a no, it's tarp.
I know some people get those kind of greenhouses and reinforce them with 2x4s inside, just to give them extra stability.
Yeah, well, I'm putting some. I definitely got some wood that I got to build up inside of it. Um, I'm trying to switch you around. Oh, uh-oh. I thought I had it. Um, okay, that's the tarp in there. I just tore a hole in it.
Okay.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, so it's like reinforced and shade at the same time.
Okay, yeah, it's just like the one on the smaller greenhouses.
It's not thicker, or it's the same thickness as the other one, the small ones.
Well, mine's pretty thick, so I don't know.
Yeah,
How
that.
many mils? How many mils do they say that the tarp is?
Oh goodness.
In the description, it should probably say.
Oh well, let me. I don't know. Let me see. Let's see. You go back to the big box, Deb.
Here, I'll tell
Okay.
you. Because 10 mil is like the heaviest duty, and 6 mil is like the lightest duty. So like, what's your how many mils is it? It looked like maybe a 6 mil. Like they basically seem to do either 6 mil or 10 mil. Like there doesn't usually seem to be anything in between.
Yeah, I'm not sure what kind of mule mine was, but it's still pretty thick. I was shocked at the thickness based on the size. I thought they were gonna give me like the little wimpy tart, but yeah.
Yeah.
Hey girl. Thank you. Mm.
Yeah, I mean that's what that company like. Even though they do try to sell stuff cheap, they generally try to cover those bases, which is why I haven't had any bad experiences with them. Oh, you're the mustache
Mm.
man.
Yeah. How you doing, Cora? It's been a minute since I've been live. Like honestly,
Can't find it. I can't find where it says the meal, but I know where I'm going to look again for it. When I stop again.
because the threat of them shutting down TikTok is kind of
Maybe in the instructions, in whatever papers came.
Yeah, when I get back and open it, I got the I upgraded
Okay.
my cable thing at the restaurant, so I gotta meet the cable people up there. And while I'm up there, I'm gonna plant my tulips. Um, oh yeah, I got some rosemary coming from seed. This is amazing.
What? Hold on.
I got rosemary coming from the seed. That we're
Oh,
going.
good. That's hard to do.
Let me see.
Oh my goodness! I just listen. My eyes done got too big every day looking in this soil, seeing was anything in it. You understand? You got. Oh, wait a minute. There they are, and
Wow.
this
Oh, yeah,
is
it is
not
nice.
mint.
Nice.
That is not mint. And I buried it on the 11th. Oh
That
no, on
is
the
not mint.
17th.
That is
Okay.
rosemary.
It took a month for that.
Yes, for this.
Wow.
And it didn't
That's
happen
why I
until
said
I guess
herbs
it
are a
got.
pain to stir and so
Yeah, I
tiny.
listen. You see me been babying it, been putting little aloe plants in here, little pieces of. I've I've been babying this little thing. I've been squeezing aloe all around it, honey. You understand? And it must have gave me something. Yo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 8.
That's a
That's 8.
lot.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
Wow.
I will take it. And what it yeah. So that's what that is doing. You can take your box back. I just walked past it, honey, and saw some green.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you. That is rosemary, honey. Let me put you back where you was doing that at.
I wasn't gonna be on here long, y'all. I just wanted to like chit chat for a little bit before I leave to go down to the other country. Hopefully she got good internet. I'll try to go live again so y'all can see, the land that I'm talking about.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going to my other auntie's house down
Okay.
on my dad's side of the family. Yeah, she lives about 2 hours away from us. So yeah, we're gonna see what she's up to. We're gonna make some fruitcake. Yay.
Oh,
I know, right?
I like fruitcake.
I do too. I like the way she makes it and my mom makes it.
Real
My mom
fruitcake.
makes the best fruitcake.
I can't eat the fruit cake. I eat the fruit out the cake.
Okay. What you
Yeah, I eat the fruit out of the cake.
What's that
Boozy,
making
look
us
at
Oh,
Hey
look
baby.
at Chip. What is the
it's
name? I was about to
breakfast.
call him something else.
It's breakfast eating
Sausage and bacon.
breakfast.
Don't worry, I ain't live lately. Chip been working. Oh, um,
Got some rain, so
look at. Oh my goodness. Oh, he's squeezing it.
I'm tenderizing it.
Are you
Okay.
making
Okay, I
friends with
got
them
you. Beat
because
him,
you?
then. Beat him.
Yeah, that's
Beat
what. Are you
him.
making friends with them because
I didn't know they
they're
were
your
so hairy.
breeders?
I am. Yes, honey. You that skin meat be having all that hair on it.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to pull it out. Ooh, that's a fat one.
Yeah. Oh, they eating good.
You did say it's a boy and a girl?
Yeah, this the boy.
Okay.
That's the
Okay.
girl.
Of course, look at her blonde hair.
I know. She look beautiful. Listen.
Yeah, you
That's
look
what I
like
want
Remy
to see my
Ma. You look like Remy Ma. And you gonna send them on to glory. Mm-mm-mm.
That's what they're here for.
Gonna be a while. Like I said, I'm waiting on my bacon bits.
Are you using these ones for breeders? Yeah, that's what I said.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I make friends with my breeder rabbits. Like the breeder rabbits attention and we actually give them names and stuff, but their children are nameless.
Yeah.
You don't get too close.
Yeah. For your mental sanity.
Not bacon and sausage. You can't send them
Yes.
to glory. There you
They'll
go.
have bananas later. Got to sweeten them up.
Not bananas later. You know what? Now you have gone too far. Now you have gone
It's
too far.
That's what
it's
it
amazing
is.
how not destructive they are. They're so not destructive. It's wild.
Oh, the
Yeah,
pigs aren't
these ones,
destructive?
not these.
Wow.
This breed of pig,
Okay.
this breed of if that would have
This is
been
their
just like
house.
normal, those pink market pigs, they would have freaking tore that place up by
You said
now.
the
That
pink
whole
market
thing
pig?
would be nothing but mud if you had those pink ones. Yeah,
Fantastic.
just
Did
like
you say
those
the
those
pink
those those
market
standard
pig?
Hampshire pink or whatever.
Yeah, that's what my
Yeah, like
uncle
so
grew.
the breed she has are way better for home use, but like the standard market pigs just freaking destroy everything.
And
Mm-hmm.
what's the name of those pigs?
They tear it up. That's like
The
use the
coons,
or
coony coon,
Honeycombs.
I don't know.
Cooney
coon
coon.
coons.
A
Yeah.
coon pig.
I can't.
I knew you were
I
gonna
had to
take it
make
there.
sure they
That's why I
don't
was
have
like, oh
any.
wait.
A
Yeah.
coon pig. A coon
A
pig.
coon, yeah.
Ooh.
So,
Now,
so
they
my
see,
they
neighbor,
see,
you guys,
I
they
was
don't get
today
freaking
old. I
enormous. They
was
have
today old.
hair
Your neighbor
my
got coon
neighbor,
pigs.
and they
no,
graze,
my
which is
neighbor
really
has. Look at
amazing.
this pond.
Oh, you can fish. You can get you some fish
Oh,
motion and kill.
nice.
I know, right?
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm scared what's in there.
Oh, it's there too. Hey, Deb,
What?
what did we see, Deb?
I mean, for real though,
What?
dredging pond
What did we
weeds.
see in the water? What was it?
It was. It looked like a snake to me.
Oh,
It looked like a snake to
yeah,
me.
no.
I never saw wings.
Snakes
All I
swim.
saw was their head come up, and that's it.
Yeah, we saw this thing in the water yesterday, and we thought it was a snake. My partner thought it was a herring, but we never saw any wings.
Mm-mm. So I
Yeah,
don't know what
no.
it was.
Oh, where were you? Maybe it was a cormorant or something. There's diving birds. Like where was it? Was it possibly a grebe? Grebes dive. And
We didn't see
they
it.
have like a
We just
long
saw
head
it
with like
keep
a
coming,
little
going down, coming up, going
like the
down, coming
snakes
up.
swim. So
But it came far up out of the water, but no wings.
it's
Yeah.
probably a grebe. It was freshwater.
Yes.
Oh yeah, it was. Yeah, yeah.
It swam for a long time and kept coming up out of the water and it was long.
Yeah, the neck was like at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely longer than my head.
It just didn't
Were
look
you
like it didn't look like a
were you
bird.
guys near freshwater or saltwater?
We was at freshwater, but it did not look like a bird.
I would have been scared.
I mean, because there's a bird called a grebe. There's a bird called a grebe. It's so aquatic that it can barely even walk on land. So you wouldn't have seen its wings. It would keep, they keep their wings tucked in,
Mhm.
and
But even
they act like that. They go down and come up, go down and come up, and they have a really long neck.
but I would think that we would have seen like part of the upper body a
I
little
can't
bit.
hear you.
Yeah, that longer neck, like
Do
it
you
was too
think you?
long.
Yeah, will we have seen the upper body or just the neck? Cause
I
I
mean, they have a pretty long neck. Look up a grebe. Grebe.
read. Okay, let me find
They
my
might
other
have other
phone.
diving birds down there too. But that behavior, the
That bird
behavior
had the
that you're
longest neck,
describing
if
sounds
that's a
like a
bird.
grebe. They go down and go up and go down and go up.
Well, it didn't go fast. It
Mm.
wasn't fast. We was watching it go across from one side to the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So it didn't go down, come back up, go down, come right back up. It would go
Because
down and pivot.
snakes in the water goes. Yeah, snakes go side to side in the water, so it couldn't be a snake. A snake. I mean, they will stick their head up on sometimes with their movement
It's
is
more like
side to
along the
side,
water,
not up and down in the
right?
water. Yeah, yeah.
It just didn't look. It just looked too long to be a bird.
I know as much about animals as I do about plants, so.
Yeah, it just did. It could be a bird, but it just didn't look like a bird. I got a little piece of the video. I videoed it, Deb.
Okay.
Yeah, I videoed that
Oh,
one
cool.
time when it came up and was going
That's put it
across.
in
Uh-oh, my phone acting
put it
up.
in Discord, and it shouldn't be too hard to tell what it is.
I was like, what? I mean, just out of nowhere, this thing starts to come out of the water.
Birds are
Okay.
always doing weird stuff and making weird noises. Like I love taking people out in the at night, and they're all freaking out. What was that? What was that? It was an owl. Oh my god, what was that? It was an owl. Oh my god, what was that noise? That was an owl too.
Yeah, I know it out.
Oh,
It's
you are
always a freaking
hilarious.
bird. If it's some weird shit going down, it's always a bird.
You are hilarious. Okay, the walking stick is
I finally,
doing
when I was a camp counselor, I finally, yeah, that's a
no,
breed.
no. That's not what we
I don't know
saw.
if you guys have them down there,
That's what
but
we saw.
No.
Oh yeah, no, that's not what we saw. We didn't see no face like that, no head, no beak, none of that. There wasn't no
Yeah,
beak on it. Wasn't no beak on that thing. I didn't see a beak.
I couldn't really tell. I just knew the neck was very long.
It was really long. Yeah, no, it don't look like that. Definitely
yeah,
didn't look like that.
post it in
I'm getting
Discord.
ready.
Yeah, post it and we'll investigate.
Yeah, because and we had a man with us, and he swore it was a herring. He's like, that's just a
A
herring. It's
heron?
a herring. I was like, you know, herring got no neck that long.
Herons don't really swim.
Even worse.
Herons have
Even
long
worse
necks,
now.
but they are wading birds, not swimming birds.
Even worse. Now you said that they don't swim. And that's the only thing he could tell us that it was a herring.
Yeah, I don't think
But
so.
from the
Herons have
behavior, it
beaks
sounds like
anyway.
some kind of bird.
What kind of beak, Bougie?
I thought a heron had a beak. You would have noticed it, right?
Yeah,
It didn't look like a
yeah, they
bird.
have a
It
long,
just didn't look
pointy
like a
beak.
bird to us at all. Um,
Yeah, that wasn't it either.
yeah, it wasn't a herring. It definitely wasn't that. We could see by ourselves right
Yeah,
then
they have beaks. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that it wasn't that. And they had decoy ducks in the water.
Yeah.
Was it bigger or smaller than the decoy ducks?
I think it was smaller.
Was it black?
It was dark.
Yeah, it
I
was
was
dark.
thinking maybe water moccasin. Like that's what came to my head. Water moccasin.
Okay, because of the long neck. We'll just have to look at the video. I mean, we could guess all we want.
Cause it would get up and it would like do a little wiggle neck thing,
Yeah.
like, and it wasn't the neck. It looked like it was
Oh,
the body of a snake.
look up an American coot.
Ooh,
I'm just trying to think of
that
water
the
birds
water,
that dive.
the water was really black back there too.
Well, I'll look at the video and see if I can figure it out.
Let me see. Okay, let me get cranked, and then I'll shoot the video over there. Let me see.
I think I'm gonna do nothing today. I think I'm just gonna lay in bed and do nothing.
It's one of those
I know my
days,
mouth is
right?
dry. I almost never
And
do
it's
that, but my whole body is so done with me. So done with me. I've been doing qigong with everyone at 4, but I've also been practicing with a qigong master I've been following for a few years. I've been practicing with him every morning, qigong and tai chi, plus doing the work here. My body's just like F you, I'm out. We're not doing this anymore. And then I went hiking yesterday. It's just like no.
Hiking. Plant. What are you doing?
I'm not doing no
This is
hiking.
after coming from a depression where I was curled up like a grub for months.
What is this beeping sound I hear?
My body's dead.
Oh, Genesis is in the car. Probably got the door wide open with the key in the ignition.
But the good news is my oldest is going to be coming on the 19th.
Oh, cool.
And is going to be here for at least a week.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
So tomorrow, the 19th?
Wait,
Oh, I guess, yeah.
it's tomorrow or is it today?
Tomorrow's the
Today's the
19th.
18th.
I get my days mixed up. Okay.
Uh-oh. I had left my little shovel. I had to turn around and get my shovel.
Okay. All right, y'all. I gotta get ready to go.
Okay,
Okay, take care.
I'll probably go in a few minutes.
Okay.
I'll get up there.
Okay, yeah, I need to
Okay, talk
start
to
a
you
project
Have a good
myself.
day.
later. Okay.
Bye.
Alrighty.
Bye.